What's going on, guys? Simsy here, and today I'm bringing you a newly buffed weapon. It came through the 1.08 update. It's kind of a secret buff just because they haven't actually released any patch notes. They said they would just end in the Winter Siege event, but if you've seen any of the videos on it, it's 100% been buffed. It's the FG42. I'm using the Stinkeroo 2 heroic variant. Doesn't actually make any difference. You guys can, if you've got it, use it. If you don't, just use the FG42. The thing is dominant now. It was previously nerfed in other updates just because some of the pro players were saying it was too good, which in fairness it was ridiculously good. But for some reason it seems to now have had its fire rate back increased. It has now made the thing ridiculously good. So the class that I'm using on it is I'm using the Stinkeroo 2 variant, extended mags, which you kind of need just because otherwise you only get 20 bullets. You just reload the whole time. I'm using grip and I'm using the red dot sight as well. The basic train I'm using is hustle just because I find myself reloading the gun still quite a lot, so it does come in handy to be able to reload faster. So maybe use that. If not, chuck on primed and use an extra attachment, whatever you fancy. But yeah, you'll see from this game, so I'm playing a free-for-all game. I literally go off, the gun just tears. I go on a couple of streaks. I probably should have got a V2 this game, but I made a couple of mistakes. And that eventually cost me, really. But from any range now, this gun is literally ridiculous. It fires so straight, there's next to no recoil. I do like using the red dot on it just because it seems to aim a little bit better. Well, I say it aims a bit better. I find myself being a bit more accurate when I've got the sight on it, which on other guns like the SMGs, I cannot touch a reflex sight or any kind of sight on it. I just like the iron sight, it's a lot better. Yeah, but from any range now, this gun is absolutely ridiculous now it's got the fire rate increased. From close range, you can use it as an SMG, basically. As you can see here, just hip firing, melt the guy. I pick up his gun, but I don't use it. But as soon as you're aiming in, it fires so straight, and now again it fires at a pretty... It's not a fast fire rate, but it's fast enough to kill them in a few bullets, with the damage being so high, so it works really, really well. That's where I make one mistake there, which eventually cost me. But if you didn't know, that spot on this map, Aiken, I think it's called, on free throw is ridiculous. You can literally just aim straight down on both sides and pick them off so easily, straight down the spawns. So it's a nice little spot there if you didn't know. This free for all game is definitely a KD booster for sure. I'd definitely encourage you guys to maybe jump into free for all at the moment, just because it does seem to be that there's quite a few noobs. If you do know how to play the spawns, then you'll definitely improve your KD. Mine's gone up a little bit. I think I'm on about 2.11 now, so it's gone up a little bit since playing free for all. I'm trying to play a couple of different game modes recently, rather than just war and gun game and that sort of stuff, just to mix it up a little bit and make sure I'm not getting worse at any of the main game modes, just whilst I've played so much war. But yeah, you'll see here the gun realistically, it got nerfed originally because people like Scump and all the other kind of pro players were just saying that when they're playing competitive, if they come up against somebody using the FG, it was just pointless them trying because no other gun would beat it. It's such a good mid-range gun that realistically, kind of similar to, I don't know, I guess maybe the M4 carbine from COD 4. You could pretty much play it as any type of gun. You could run and gun with it, but with the damage being so high, it's only a few bullets to kill people. It just becomes really difficult, I guess, when you're a pro player. Some people kind of complain about the pro players, the fact that they can get guns nerfed so quickly, but realistically, it is their job to play it competitively. The guys at Sledgehammer and Treyarch, or the Activision, all the other COD companies, they're going to listen to them also because they bring in so much money and they play the game constantly. So I guess it is what it is. I'd see pros and cons with it. I'd quite like pub stomping, I guess, trying to get the best gameplay as I can with the guns before they're nerfed. But I'm not really going to argue with the pros. I guess they know a lot more than we do, or like to think they do anyway. But we go on a massive tear here. We're already on, I think we're on about 23-1, and start playing Ring Around the Rosie with this guy, and eventually get stuck. I don't actually know where this guy goes. I presume he runs off to the right, but I end up getting a shotgun bullet straight to the face. So yeah, I ate that one, but standard to die to shotguns now for some reason. But yeah, we literally this particular map. There's so many choke points that this FG42 is ridiculous on, just because it's so many straight lines, and with the gun firing this straight, it just becomes easy. And there's constant spawn points as well that are just straight down your line of sight, which is what you've seen me doing throughout this gameplay. Just keep aiming down the sight. There's one tip as well that I'd give if you are maybe a newer player in terms of improving your accuracy. On a boots on the ground game, you want to aim before you go around the corner as much as you can, just because that will really give you a nice advantage. I have to say that I think the Stinkery 2 variant, it does look really good compared to the normal FG42. Maybe a tiny bit smaller. It's quite a big gun anyway, the FG. It kind of looks like a WAF at the end, just with the, I don't even know what that is. Like a nozzle? I don't know. Total retard moment, but it looks cool anyway. But yeah, we're coming to the end of the gameplay now. So I'm about to hit 30 kills. The guy who came second only got 13 kills. So that just shows how dominant this gun is. I mean, I consider myself a pretty good player, but the gun definitely helps me as well. But yeah, we've completely destroyed them. I don't really know how I haven't got the kill cam. I don't really get how that kill cam thing works. I'd love to know what you guys think your favourite gun is now on COD WW2. I have to say mine's either the FG, still the bar, or probably the PPS-8 still tops it for me, as I love being a run and gun SMG player. We're about to hit any second. You're about to hear this guy rage about the way I've just played that map. So
spawn killing prick.
There he goes, he's going off on one. So someone else as well.
Another going on YouTube.
Yes, you are going on YouTube. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you can see, if you did want to know that class again, it was the extended mags, red dot and grip. The FG42 is dominant. Give it a go, and in case they've accidentally buffed it, try and use it before it gets nerfed again, because that is definitely going to happen with how good it's just been made. But yeah, just be sure to like the video. There's going to be a load more streams to come. I'm nearly Master Prestige, so do subscribe and stay tuned for those live streams. And do comment. Yeah, let me know your favourite guns. But enjoy, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.